The palace looked the same, but it didn't sound the same. Queen Cinderella noticed it immediately. The usual hum of daylight activity was gone, replaced by a tight, uneasy quiet. People spoke to her with strange pauses now. Their smiles arrived late, or sometimes not at all. Their words chosen carefully, as if they were stepping around broken glass. She thanked a servant, who visibly flinched at the sound of her voice. "It's me," she realized with a cold certainty. "I'm the silence they're afraid of." She kept her posture regal, her tone warm, but she knew something had shifted, and the unease was spreading. It all started with an answer. Iran's reply to a question in the courtyard echoed in his head. "I only speak to Her Majesty when duties require it," he had said quickly, a little too quickly. The words were meant to be harmless, respectful even, but peace left him the moment they left his lips. By midday, he could feel it, eyes lingering on him, voices lowering as he passed. He saw a slave boy nudge another. He saw a slave girl stop mid-laugh. His simple answer had traveled, and it hadn't arrived the same way it left. It had changed, twisted into something else along the way. The prince sensed it too. Too many stories he heard sounded rehearsed to smooth. Too many people agreed with him without even being asked. He tried to break the tension, laughing with a guard, joking with a servant. "So," he said lightly, "does everyone suddenly rehearse their answers now, or is it just me?" His comment was met with nervous chuckles. He pressed gently, like testing thin ice. Later, he found Iran. "And you," he said, friendly as ever. "You're calm for someone everyone's suddenly so curious about." Iran forced a smile, but his hands were shaking. Fragments of information reached the king. A guard mentioned a look. A servant mentioned a pause. An advisor mentioned a name, but not fully. None of it was clear on its own, but together, it was troubling. The king listened, saying very little. Then, he asked a question that sounded perfectly ordinary. "Who has spoken with the queen this week?" The room went absolutely still. The palace felt like a tinderbox. Slave girls tried to joke. "Maybe the walls are listening," one whispered. "Don't joke about that," another replied. "Far too fast." Laughter died. People just worked, and they watched. Loyalty was shifting quietly, like sand in an hourglass. Late that afternoon, a palace runner found Iran. "You're summoned," he said, his voice low. "To where?" Iran asked, his heart pounding. The runner hesitated. "The inner chambers, high above." Queen Cinderella felt a chill she couldn't explain. "Elsewhere." The prince paused mid-step, sensing the shift, and the king, standing alone in his private room, finally said the name that had been whispered all day. "Iran." Once words leave the mouth, they choose their own path. Some answers can't be taken back. Thanks for watching.